All right, guys, so if you watched the first video, we talked about the Dutchware Chameleon I just got, and now we're talking about my underquilt. I'm Taylor, and welcome to Southern Heights. So today, guys, I'm telling you about, I got the UGQ Zeppelin underquilt. I'm super excited to have this quilt. It is of excellent quality, as I've heard so much about. I was just excited to share this part of the video with you, or this series of my hammock setup with you. And if you're new here, this is the second part. I have a first part already where I talk about I got the Dutchware Chameleon, which is hiding inside this underquilt right now. In this video, I'm talking about the UGQ and why I got it. Again, this is not really a review. There's tons of review videos out there. This is not a new underquilt. It's been around for a good while now because it's a solid quilt. And so I just want to tell you why I got this one, talk about the details of mine, and that's what we'll do in today's video. So first off, I just want to say that UGQ is a solid quilt company, been around a good while now, and they make great top quilts, great hybrid quilts / sleeping bags, and they also make underquilts. I definitely want to invest even more into theirs, and especially getting this underquilt. I'm excited about finally getting one of their top quilts pretty soon. So anyways, I've heard so much about them over the years. I know they're true to their temperature ratings, which is a huge thing, and they're true to taking pride in their work. It definitely takes a while, and they have a huge lead time. But in the end, as much as I'm enjoying this so far and love how it looks, I think it was totally worth it. So I went with a 30-degree quilt. Here in the South, 30 degree is plenty for an underquilt, and it's true to its temperature. It is an 800 feel, and it is, I think it's the 3/4 length, which is like the 77-inch. This is pretty much all I need, unless I was doing some serious deep winter camping, I think would be the best way to put that. So I think overall this can handle pretty low winter temperatures here. Here in the South, that's what I'd be doing anyways, because of the amount of trees we have and somewhere local, like I talked about in the previous video. I'll probably be doing solo trips pretty soon on some trips. This will be good for the winter time, but at the same time, I still can use it in the summer and open up these draft collars it has and be able to set up for the summertime and still be able to make it breathable, but at the same time, not get cold butt. So anyways, I love their setup. They have some awesome drawstring setups. I won't go through all the stuff on it, but they have great ways of keeping the tension just right and everything. And also they have a way of opening and closing your draft collars, like I said, in the summer, if you want to be able to open and close it. And then it has a head side and a foot side. That way you can adjust it while you're in the quilt, which I really like too. And then also it has clips at the top up here that will hook on the Dutchware Chameleon. That way you don't have creep happen to you in the middle of the night or almost lose your underquilt out from under you. So all of these features really sold me on it. I think this has really hit the main highlights to making sure that you can adjust it how you want it. I'm all about being able to adjust it for my needs. This quilt gives you those options. So anyways, I picked this color. I thought this is just the Moroccan blue, I think it is, and then it's got the burnt orange on the inside. I'm big about doing light colors on the inside. That way you can tell the difference in the night too. And then I just thought these were cool colors. It's almost like I'm local here to Auburn, only about 40 minutes away. I'm not an Auburn fan, but it's almost like Auburn colors, but they're just real pretty, and I'm really happy with how they turned out, and they look really good. So this is the underquilt setup for my setup. I feel like this is a very universal 30 degree. It's just like my Revelation top quilt that I use. Honestly, I can use it year round. In the summer, I just pull it down when it's hot, and in the winter, I can wrap up pretty good because it doesn't get much lower than 30 degrees. Although this past winter, I got hit a couple times down the teens, but still did okay. But anyways, this setup is going to be great as far as my underquilt goes. I'm decided to go with this option. Now, the other thing I want to say, accessory I did buy from Hammock Gear is a underquilt protector to go up under it. That way, if it rains, I get some undersplash up under it. I don't get my down wet because I really just don't want to do that and don't want to have to worry about it. So I went ahead and invested in one of those protectors also. So guys, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it, or if you have any experience with it. And I've also looked at Hammock Gear's underquilts too. I know that a lot of people use those, especially their economy line. I would like to probably get another one eventually, maybe in an even lower rated temp one. But for right now, I think this 30 degree is going to work well. So I'm excited to try this one out. It's worked well. I've tested it so far, but really tested it on a multi-day trip or just some true overnights. I've just kind of done a couple around here just to see how it did. And I'm still learning. As you can tell, it's kind of jacked up as we're sitting here right now, but I'm still learning how to tune it. So if you have suggestions for that, please put them in the comments. I'd love to have them. So guys, this is the second part of this video. This is the underquilt I went with. This is the UGQ Zeppelin. And I'm doing these videos separate because I just want to throw some support out of these companies, because I've just been really impressed with their gear. And we will have our final video coming up, and that will be the tarp I went with. It's simple, but I think it's going to be good for the job, especially for someone who still is a ground dweller at heart. So guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to like it if you did. It's one of the easiest ways to support us. Again, we always appreciate your support, and we do a video every Thursday. If you're new here, we do backpacking, hiking, and all types of gear videos as we're doing right now. And I'm slowly getting into hammock backpacking also, and I'm excited to share this, continue with you. Guys, again, hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next Thursday.